Here are 4 steps you must know when dealing with a toxic boss. Step number 1. This may be difficult to take in, but you must understand that just like all your fingers are not the same size, people are also not the same. You're probably wondering, what? I did not click on this video for you to tell me that I just have to put up with it. Hey, relax. Knowing this makes you understand step number 1, that some things that are not physically harming you or emotionally tolling you, you just have to let slide because that person is just not like you. Feel sorry for them. And don't worry, step number 2 is better. Step number 2. One of the key ways to get a verbally abusive person to feel like they are literally on fire is by doing this. When your boss starts being toxic, just don't respond. Smile and just keep working. As long as you are doing exactly what's in your job description, you have nothing to worry about. If he or she asks you, "Don't you hear me?" Or if they say, "I'm talking to you," just look at them, nod, or say yes, smile, and keep working. Remember, your response is their fuel. But before you just ignore them, make sure you do step number 3. Step number 3. If your boss has a tendency to ask you for something and then later say they never said anything of the kind, make sure you email them a detailed email after a few minutes saying something like, "As for the work you asked me to do at 2:15 p.m., I will have it done." Always cover for yourself. If he or she has nothing against you, you have nothing to stress about. You would be super stressed though if you don't do this next step. Step number 4. If you are just too emotionally disturbed or harmed in any other way, report it to the appropriate person for them to deal with the situation. If this is not possible, it's time to consider whether you want to live a life of slavery or freedom. Because life is too short and too long to tie yourself to a place that drains you. But if you're feeling like, okay, but I don't have the option to leave this job, then stay tuned for our upcoming video on what to do to widen your options.